bodybuilding bros, and today I just want to take you through what I keep in my gym bag and what I carry around with me when I'm at the gym, and just pretty much things that I use every day when I'm at the gym. So it's a pretty big bag, but definitely comes in handy, especially I have a bunch of stuff that I bring with me. So I'll start off by showing you guys the bag itself. This is the Nike Team Training Air Max large duffel bag. I think I paid about $60 for it. I think I got it off the Nike website a few months ago. It's huge. It fits everything that I need. It has this like webbing compartment on the side where I keep my water bottle in. It's got this long, narrow compartment on the one side that I keep. I have my screwdriver in here to adjust my belt if I have to, which comes in handy sometimes at the gym. It has this pretty big compartment on the side where I keep all my bands. So I guess I'll just start by showing you guys what I keep in here. You saw I have the screwdriver in there. I usually keep my camera tripod in there too when I'm bringing it to the gym to film. So here we have the light band. I used it in my mobility video, and it's just the Elite FTS Pro Micro Mini Band, I believe it's called. I have wrist wraps, Grizzly brand, doesn't really matter. I think Frank has the chic ones, and I mean, they're pretty good. These are the wrist supports actually, they're not the wraps. You just kind of put it on and then it velcros back around. I use it for overhead press and bench press just to make sure that my wrists don't give out at all or have any unnecessary stress on them. I have the peanut that I use for mobility along my spine, around my low back and even up top of my spine, which is really good. I love this thing. I have wrist straps that I use for Romanian deadlifts and barbell hack squats. I probably could use just my grip, but I feel like it's not worth it to... I do heavy deadlifts and stuff with no straps or anything, so my grip is definitely getting enough work, and I'd rather focus on, especially on on the Romanian deadlifts, I'd really like to focus more on contracting in my glutes and my hamstrings. So I use these just because it really allows me to get a better mind muscle and not have to worry about that. Here is the Pro Average band. I use this during my lower body mobility warm-ups to open up my hips and just to get my hip mobility better, ankle mobility, all stuff like that. I have gloves in here that I used to wear and probably haven't worn them in about a year, so I don't know why they're still in there. I have liquid grip. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I use it in gyms if they don't let me, if they get mad for using chalk or something. So it's just something I like to have. I think I've only used it once, but I like having it just in case. And just a lacrosse ball just for more mobility stuff. I use it on my rear delts, on my shoulders, and sometimes on my quads. So I'll just put this to the side, and I'll show you guys what I keep in the big compartment here. I also have a lock here that I never really use just because I carry this whole thing around with me when I'm at the gym, just because I'm constantly getting stuff out of it and things I use for different exercises. Here's a foam roller that I keep in here. My gym at school doesn't have a foam roller, and now that I'm home for summer, my gym that I go to at home does. They have a bunch of foam rollers, but I was going to take it out of my gym bag actually, and I ended up not doing it, which was a good thing because a few days ago when I went, all the foam rollers were being used, so it was a good thing that I had one on me and I could just get right to my mobility warm-ups without having to wait for someone to finish using it. Next thing I got here is a weight belt. I use this for dips and chin-ups and pull-ups. I mean, it's pretty standard weight belt. This is the Grizzly brand. I think my parents got it for me for Christmas. So, I mean, it's definitely something I use pretty much on all my upper body days. And, I mean, it works great. I'm sure some gyms have them, but neither of the gyms that I go to have it, so it's definitely something good that I keep on me. I have an ab wheel. None of the gyms that I go to, either at home or at school has one of these, so it's a good thing that I have one. I think I paid maybe like $10 for it on Amazon last year, and it's really good. I mean, it's just a basic ab wheel. Next thing is a container of chalk. I always have chalk on me if I ever run out. I have like 10 extra blocks upstairs. I bought a huge package probably like 3 years ago, and I'm not even halfway done with it yet. But I mean, I use this for almost every day, upper body and lower body, depending on what I'm doing. Definitely deadlifts, I always use it. And I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just that normal magnesium carbonate chalk. Next thing I keep in here are my Ray-Ban knee sleeves. I'm sure you guys have seen this in a bunch of my videos. These things are awesome. They're a bit expensive. I think they're $44 or $42 each. So you end up paying over $80 for the pair, but they're definitely worth it, and they're great quality, and they're definitely going to last forever as long as you don't lose them or anything. And it's definitely something that I recommend if you have trouble with keeping your knees warm or any sort of knee mobility. These are incredible to really increase your squat, and even when I deadlift, I usually warm up in them, and sometimes I even wear them while I'm deadlifting. Another thing I have that you guys might think is weird is collars, barbell collars, because my gym at school has them, but they're awful, and they just always slide off, so I have these in my gym bag just in case I ever need them, which is good because sometimes even my gym at home, they're all being used, and it's just easy to have them right in my bag, and I can throw them right on there. I got them off Amazon, I think, for maybe $10, so really not that bad. Here are my Nike Romaleos. I'm sure you guys have seen these in a bunch of videos and a couple review videos, unboxing and everything. I got these back in the winter, I think January I got them. And I actually did a comparison of these with Frank's Addy Powers a few months ago with Frank. And so I'll post that link on the screen because a lot of people have found that video helpful, especially when they're trying to figure out which shoes are better for them. These are so good. They've broken in so much more since I last did a review on them. And, I mean, I can't say enough good things about them. And then the last thing in here, I think, is my Injure Belt. I got this a few months ago also. This is the 13mm. Frank has the 10mm. So I figured I'd get this step up, get the thicker one, and see what the differences were. I haven't done a review on this yet, but I'm definitely getting some ideas together to come up with a review to really encompass everything that I think about this belt. I've never had another belt to compare it to, so it's pretty much just this, but let me know if you guys want to see that, if you have any questions about that, and if anything else that you saw in this video you'd like me to do a review about, I'll definitely be sure to do that. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any of the same stuff in your gym bag, let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about these things. And also, again, if you want me to do a review on anything, I'll definitely do it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.